HipHopGamer, press start. Yeah, you know what time it is. Yeah, you know what time it is. Brooklyn. Yeah, you know what time it is. HipHopGamer, no stranger to danger. Record breaker, shot taker, playmaker. I show nothing but love, that's how I got greater. For those that don't see it, they stay stuck with the haters. HipHopGamer, no stranger to greatness. So drop that gun gameplay, I overwatch that. Biggie's more like at the depth, so we respawn back. Red dot, headshot, red spots on your hard hat. This is what New York sounds like, and it's all that. Concrete core killer, rap game, raw spitter, frame data, play sicker, so you gotta aim quicker, maxed out, ready for war. We got the painkillers, feeling like Mike in the game. Ow, thriller. This is New York City, we the home of the gritty. Gotta feel me, put the game on. And if you really ride it with me, throw it up, press start, play your part when we pop on. This is New York City, we the home of the gritty. Gotta feel me, put the game on. And if you really ride it with me, throw it up, press start, play your part when we pop on. My grandma told me to be the best that I can be, so I took the game industry by the balls and believed in me, and equally merged it with verses. So anybody wanna battle, get a pen and a paddle with two controllers. Focus, the flow is explosive, breaking every barrier and parry all opposes. Yeah, the game is mine and it's time to be ferocious. You can call me rap god when it comes to game and culture. Embrace who I am and the world is gonna see it. The game industry, everybody wanna be in it. It's funny how the leaderboards will show you what is missing, and I get it, now I got it, cause I am top the position. Listen, from the hood, growing up, we ain't have much. Playing PlayStation with friends, felt like we had enough. It was those days with Sega, how we was raised up. Gotta love Sonic, cause Lost Rings that came up. Whoa. This is New York City, we the home of the gritty. Gotta feel me, put the game on. And if you really ride it with me, throw it up, press start, play your part when we pop on. This is New York City, we the home of the gritty. Gotta feel me, put the game on. And if you really ride it with me, throw it up, press start, play your part when we pop on. This is New York City. This is New York City. We the home of the gritty. Press start when we pop off. This is New York City. This is New York City. We the home of the gritty. Press start when we pop off. Yo, what's up? It's the one and only HipHopGamer, Hot 97, Logitech G. You already know what it is. So look, we about to play Final Fantasy VII Remake, but on the PlayStation 5. We playing on the PlayStation 5. I official, son. This is the upgrade. This is the Intergrade joint with Yuffie and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So what we gonna do today? We gonna play a little bit of this game, right? And then you see what's coming up next. It's crazy. I got a lot of stuff to share. This is E3 week. You already know what it is. Shout out to Jeff Keighley with the Summer Games Fest today. There's a lot of stuff to talk about. So sit back, relax, enjoy yourself. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Drop your city in the chat so I can shout you out and show you love. And we about to get started with Final Fantasy VII Remake, yo. Let's get it. Big J in the building. Much love. Thank you for that. Chariot, what's going on? Now we playing on PS5. Walter, I see you. What's good? Adam is in the building. What's going on, baby? So let's get it started. So I beat the game already, but right now we're gonna go check the additional episode. Hold up a second. Why is not letting me get... Yo, that's crazy. Why is not letting me get the other episode? Yo, this is crazy. All right. So instead of going to the next episode right now, we're going to play a little bit of the PS5 version of the regular joint. Then we'll go to the next episode because I don't know why it's not giving me the proper access. This is weird. So, all right, let's go. Options, gameplay. Controls, phone graphical settings. You set it to graphics mode. All right, let's get it.
All right, let's go. Yo, what up, Lex? Salute, I see you. Walter, actually, I'm gonna be playing it tonight. After this stream, I'm streaming again. Word. Woo! Let's go, baby. Let me know if everything look good and sounds good on your end. Let's go, baby. Yo, Frank, what up, Frank? What's poppin'? So yeah, y'all, this is the PS5 version. This is the enhanced version of the game. Yeah, facts, Walter. After I stream this, then we're gonna go into it. And also, today on the show, I got my boy Neil Jones. Alright, he's the creator of Aerial Knights Never Yield. Alright, so shout out to my boy Neil Jones. He's a guest on the show today, so make sure y'all stay tuned for him. Oh, look at that material. Go, baby. Graphics is insane, y'all. Insane graphics. Yeah, I enjoyed Game Fest too, man. Summer Games Fest was good today. Elden Ring killed it. Death Stranding Director's Cut killed it. There's this game that's coming out on Xbox and PC only. I got the name of it on top of my head, but it looks beautiful. I think it's called Project Nana or something like that. It looks crazy. Yep, I think Ubisoft show is on the 12th, I think. And then Microsoft should be on the 13th. Oh, you gotta wait a week for Ratchet? Why, you couldn't get it, you couldn't get it now, Adam? Chariot is in the building. Appreciate you, son. David, I told you. As soon as you saw that Kojima, then the PlayStation Studios, and then if you see what my man Herman Hulse had to say in terms of the way he views Kojima Studios as a PlayStation studio, I'm telling you, I've been saying this, man. Oh, got you, Adam. Got you. Mike 0508 in the building. Salute, son. How you feeling, man? How's the family, dog? Talk to me. What's good? Look at my boy Cloud. Look at Cloud. Look at this game, son. LOL in the building. I see you. Salute, son. What's going on? Anthony Simpson is in the building. What's going on, son? I see you. Woo! Yo, the graphics is unbelievable right now, son. This is crazy. Look at this game, son. PlayStation 5 is different. Oh! Huh? The Elden Ring is gonna be crazy. That's day one, baby. My man Barry. Let's go, baby. Graphics is fire, son. Look at this game. Nah. This look too real, son. Nah.
Halt! Who
This
goes there?
looks unbelievable, son.
You're up.
Yo, Adam, where you based out of, bro? Okay.
You're coming with us. Nice and easy.
Don't think so.
Let's go, baby. Warm it up.
Who in the hell?
This game
Hands where I can see 'em.
crazy.
Have fun.
Wow. Look at this game. All right, so they
Freeze! Move and we shoot.
Go ahead.
Oh, shit!
Go.
Enough. Nothing to it.
I gotta go check your map. Yep. Let's go. Game look crazy, son.
Drop the weapon!
You got this.
Kyle Kennedy in the
what'd he
building. What's
say?
up, baby?
You're coming with us.
Can't get surrounded. Nope. Enough.
Go.
That it?
Hey. Up. Found boxes. Smash with the sword. Okay. Boom. All right, let's roll. Game is sick, y'all.
So what's
Yeah,
Soldier
Fast
Boy's
Kojima's
deal?
a known
Is he
troll.
one of us now?
Look
He's
at the
got
hair.
balls, this,
Look at the detail in the
what was
hair.
his name again?
Cloud Strife.
Right.
And he isn't a soldier anymore.
And I'm playing
Still,
in 1080p
he's a
right now because I'm
professional,
streaming, so this
unlike
ain't even
the
a
rest of
4K
us.
version. Crazy.
I'm glad to have him.
This is a one-time gig. When it's done, we're done.
Wow, look at this, man.
Real joy to work with, though.
Real joy to look at, too.
Wow.
Looks are what people notice first.
Guess I'm not on the same page as people.
I'd say you're not even reading the same book.
Enough. We're done here.
Or even the same...
Come on, nobody do something this crazy just for money. They may not think you're a true believer, but you
This
know
game
what I
is
think?
Not
sick.
interested.
What?
Yo, graphics is out of this world, yo.
Wedge.
Wow.
You better be worth the money, Merc. Every last gill.
Wow, look at this, y'all. What's up, Saber Genesis? What's going on? Look at this, man. Oh yeah.
Get him, boy!
Guess you're
Go.
first.
Oh, I got no ability. Right now. Oh, staggering.
Get ready. See ya. This will take long. That's that.
Hey!
Looks like you're next. Not bad.
Let's go. Now I'm playing it actually. I'm actually playing it 1080p because you know the Elgato and stuff like that. So I'm not even in 4K right now. Yo, how does it look for y'all? It look like extra crisp for y'all too on y'all end? Alright, let's go.
This way.
This game looks crazy. Yo, Vernon is in the building. What up, Vernon?
Not so fast. We've got company.
Wow, let's go.
This will be quick. Let's get this over with.
Oh, I couldn't. All I wanted to do. Oh, let's go, baby. Stag it.
It's over. Nothing to it.
Yo, this joint is crazy smooth, son.
Enough.
Oh, shoot, hold up.
That's that. Enough. Was never in doubt.
Game is unbelievable, y'all. I got 2 potions there. Game is sick. Yo, Vernon, what you think of the game, bro?
Come on, Cloud.
Pick up the pace.
Wow, it is unbelievable. Like, yo, y'all gotta get the PS5 upgrade, son. Like, this joint is sick.
Soldiers may attack on command, but I hear they make good guard
Yo,
dogs too.
even the
Bet
bolts
you've seen
look
a
real
few
on his
reactors.
armor, son.
So how do we get to the bridge above Mako storage? Ain't holding out on me, are you? Stamp scared to bite the hand that fed him?
No doubt, Saber.
Or is he a loyal little doggy? Have it your way, Mutt. We can do this with you, or we can do this without you.
Different reactor, different layout.
My
Depends when
bad,
it was
y'all.
built.
Had to go check something.
Never seen one like this, but I'll manage.
Don't you worry. Biggs will have the door open soon.
All right.
I'm watching you.
Look at this. Just look at it.
I'll secure our escape route, okay? You go on and catch up with the others.
Wait, hold up.
Don't you worry. Biggs will have the door open soon.
Oh, yeah, I'm bugging.
In 3, 2. Damn, I'm good.
I don't even know why I did that.
Who's there? Door!
Or no doubt, LOL.
We'll wait.
Insane Double XL, what's up, dog? Look at this, yo,
It's
yo, his
over.
skin look like
That's
skin.
my line.
They're like real skin. Like, this is crazy. Very careful. Lily.
He's alone. We can take him. Make it rain!
We're back.
Then let's move.
He always knows just what to say.
Cut it out.
Yo, my headsets is fire, son. For real, cause I be
It's a good
hearing.
thing I know someone who can get us the
everything, like-
passcodes. Pity no one else at command will talk to us, but what can you do?
No
And we're
doubt,
good.
Butalics.
Careful in there. I got this place covered.
All right, so what I want to do real quick is, if I can, I'm gonna set the graphic settings to performance. Now I want to see what it's like.
Looks like the elevator's on another floor. Mind pushing that button?
I want to see how it feels and stuff like that.
So, you know Tifa, right? It's not really my business, but are you guys close?
Uh-oh. This game look crazy, son.
Cloud! Are you ignoring me?
This game is amazing, man. Double L, what's up, son? God bless.
Tifa and
Amazing
I-
story. This looks insane, son. Yo, Jamel, what up, Jamel? Salute, what's going on, son?
These sewer rats appear to call themselves Avalanche, sir. We are currently investigating whether they belong to the same group that made the attempt on your life.
Yeah, facts, Moodalix.
Rest assured, our inquiries will not take much longer.
Can't wait for episode 2.
This pump's sole purpose is to drain the planet dry. While you sleep, while you eat, while you shit, it's here sucking up Mako. It doesn't rest, and it doesn't care. You do realize what Mako is, don't you? Mako is the lifeblood of our world. The planet bleeds green like you and me bleed red. The hell you think's gonna happen when it's all gone, huh?
Peace a lot,
Answer
Jamel.
me!
Much love.
You gonna
What you think of the
stand
game,
there
Jamel?
and pretend you can't hear the planet crying out in pain? I know you can!
You really hear that?
Damn straight I do!
Get help.
Say that again!
You right about that too, Dave. Square and Sony looking.
I'd worry less about the
Crazy.
planet and more about the next 5 seconds. Save the screaming for later.
Our lives are on the line now.
I love this game, yo.
You listening, Merc? One false move. And that happens.
Well, so much for having Cloud do all the fighting. There are some places a sword just can't reach.
Let's go.
Just bear with him for me, would you?
Yeah.
Should have asked for more money.
Yo, Cloud is crazy. Yo, man, they remake Splinter Cell, I'm gonna lose my mind, son. I love Splinter Cell, yo. Oh, nah, I didn't listen yet, Frank. I will, though. Barrett, join the party, baby.
Gonna throw your sword at him? Let the man with the gun go to work. These tin cans ain't got nothing
Alright.
on me. Now for the real show.
Let's go.
Damn it.
Bring it. Wait, hold up.
How'd you like that?
Oh. These characters. Oh yeah, forgot. I love how easy it is to switch characters, yo.
Shut up and move over.
Crazy. Crazy. Look at this game, son. It's so fluid. Yo, I love this. This game is fire. Wait, I'm bugging. That's when you know you love a game, when you just like messing up, like going the wrong way, doing all types of stuff just because of your excitement, you know?
Look what we have here.
The laser security system. Great.
Those things will hurt more than your
Crazy.
pride if you're careless. They'll cut
Oh, no
you
doubt,
down to size
LOL.
and then some. But I'm guessing you've done this kind of thing before.
Yeah. Figure out the timing of the lasers. Then, make a move when they cycle off.
Exactly. I'll go first. Nothing like a little danger to get the blood pumping.
Hey!
Just keep those baby blues of yours on me.
You can move Move outside the battle quickly. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to options again because I'm big on graphics. So the performance mode is great too, but I need my graphics mode, yo. Thank you. Yes.
Not too shabby. You're doing good.
Go.
Okay, let's see what's up next. And it's more of the same. Come on then. Pretty easy, right? Nice job, Cloud. Like a walk in the park, huh?
All right, let's get it.
Not
I
a
got some more
scratch.
potions.
Now, on to the objective. Look.
Uh-oh,
They don't
it's
call
about to
this
go
thing
down,
sweepers
son.
for nothing.
Look at this
I can wipe out a whole
game.
squad in seconds.
Yo, PlayStation 5 is truly incredible.
Ha! We can take this hunk of junk.
That hunk of junk is a heavy weapons platform. If we rush in, we die.
Is that right?
We need to hit it with
That's,
that should give us an opening.
go. Staggered.
Now's our chance. Go.
Don't need to tell me twice. I'm going to enjoy this.
Go.
Fuck on this.
This game is sick.
And that's that.
What are you? 20-something?
First.
Huh?
Soldier first class. Doesn't go into the 20s.
The hell you talking about? I mean your age, not your goddamn rank. Though for all I know, a soldier's rank could be the same as his age. Mm-hmm. Guess
go.
that make you a 1-year-old, huh? Live and learn.
Look at this. Let's go.
That's our target, the reactor core. Gotta set the bomb at the bottom. Let's get down there.
With the PlayStation update, I think it was just more for stability of the system.
God
Slayer
damn.
Jetta is in
I
the
can
building.
practically taste
What
the
up, Slayer?
alcohol here. Hurry it up.
How you feeling, man? One love and God bless. How you doing? Hold up.
Sound like a jackhammer.
Scared, huh?
More like excited. I've been dreaming about this for years.
I'm telling you, man, like. Easy.
Heads up, boys. Here's in sight. I leave the rest in your capable hands. Good luck.
All right, let's go. Trills, what's up? You said Xbox on top with graphics. What game on Xbox looks better than God of War, Ghost of Tsushima, The Last of Us 2? Like, are you sure about this statement? Like, for real.
That's that. Take the lead.
Yeah, I'll do it. Ain't no thing. Suck it.
Go.
You think if we
Yo, Aztec is in the building. What's up, baby? How you feeling? One love and God bless, man.
No. That's that. No time to celebrate.
Let's go.
Sure there is.
Miss K is in the building. What's up, Miss K? Love you. Superstar, what's going on, son? Miss K is the truth, man. Word, man. Love Miss K, yo. Everybody gotta show love to Miss K, son.
Yeah, let's
Yo,
do
and everybody
this.
show love to my
Let's
man
do
Ace Tech.
this.
Just popped up in the building, you know what I'm saying? Trills, you said every game on Xbox in comparison. You're trolling, so I'm not gonna even pay attention to you. You're trolling. Thanks for being here, but you're trolling.
All right, Let's see if Little Stamp really can bite the
Halo
hand that
Infinite looks
feeds.
better than anything on PlayStation. Stop.
Go on, do the honors. Prove to me you're the man Tifa says you are.
Facts,
that
Ace.
you're one
I'm
of
streaming
us.
Ratchet and
Never
Clank
said
after
I
this.
was. I'm just here for the paycheck.
The graphics look sick.
Then do the damn job.
Look at his teeth. Like this joint is crazy, son. I appreciate you more, Ace. Let's get it, son. It's the one and only HipHopGamer, Hot 97, Logitech G all day. Let's go. And yo, you feel the like, yo, you know what's so funny?
wrong?
Whenever he has those memories, you feel it in the controller. Crazy.
I'm fine. What about the timer?
Your call, Merc.
30 minutes.
Huh. That long enough for you?
Oh, let's go.
You double
Let's go. Look
crossing!
at the graphics. We about to battle, baby. Let's
Heads
get
up.
it.
What in the hell?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Hey, how the hell do we
It's
fight
cool
this
in the
thing?
building. What's up?
Got reinforced armor plated, but the internals can be overloaded. Lightning magic.
Oh, shoot.
No
Hold
other
up.
option, huh?
Hold on.
We barely scratched the damn thing.
Didn't I tell you to use magic?
Thought you were full of shit.
Think whatever you want. Just do it. Calling fire.
Oh, got it. Okay, cool. Oh, he's fresh. Let's go. Stack him, baby. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go. This is crazy. Yo, I'm almost at my limit break too.
The hell is that?
A barrier?
Shit,
Never
hold
seen
up.
this defense system before.
Thought you were the expert.
So what's your brilliant plan, genius? Gotta be a way to break through.
Oh shoot, hold up.
It's on you.
It's my time to shine.
Hold up.
Or go down in flames.
Come on.
Come on.
Damn it.
Whatever.
Time to fry. Huh? It didn't.
Oh man, take it down.
Work. If we don't change it up soon, this thing's gonna kill us both.
Less talking, more shooting.
How about less lip from you?
Hold up.
Damn it. No good.
I'm trying to find.
Swing
Oh,
it a
there we
bit.
go.
There's gotta be a weak point somewhere.
Then hurry the hell up and find it.
Let's go.
There!
Let's go.
Attack it from the rear.
All right, soldier boy.
Let's go,
Show me
baby.
what you got.
No escape.
This is sick, son. Look at this game, bro. Wow.
Watch the tail. You don't want to be hit by that laser.
Huh? So, what do we do?
No.
Don't get hit.
No.
Take cover behind that debris.
Thanks, babe. Love you. Oh, shoot.
Strike
go.
now before it fires again. Sorry.
Oh, shoot.
Time to burn. Gotta heal up.
Oh, shoot. Hold up. Yeah, I got mad potions. Let's go. Oh, I got. Wait. Oh, no, hold up.
Bring it.
Back up.
Take the lead.
Sure could use the break.
Let's go, baby. He's snagging.
Come on. Give him what's coming.
Brace yourself.
Let's go. We almost got him, son. Cowboy fan in the building. He out here. We got him, baby. Look at the graphics, son.
Oh, hell. What's it doing now?
An auto repair unit. Damn it. We gotta take it out quick or we're screwed.
Oh, I am way ahead of you, Murph. Guess it's when I get my chance, I'm gonna blow this bastard the hell up. And that's a promise. That's all I hear.
Let's
Hey,
go. Let's
follow my
go.
lead.
That's how you level
No
up,
time.
baby. So Trill, according to what your question was, Xbox games look better than PlayStation, and nothing on Xbox looks better than Spider-Man. Like nothing looks better than Last of Us 2 on
The
Xbox.
ball.
And now you're saying Marvel's Avengers, so now you're talking about third party. Well, in the case of third party, that's not always true. Like you got some games on Xbox that look better than PlayStation games. You got some games on PlayStation that looks better than the Xbox counterpart.
Huh, you hear that? Damn thing showed you how it's done.
Like even right
Come
now,
on,
there's a
we
lot
gotta
of
move.
games on PlayStation that perform better than the Xbox counterpart and vice versa. And also there's more games on PlayStation that perform better than the Xbox counterpart. Like this is a fact. I mean, go watch Digital Foundry, you'll see. You know what I'm saying? Like I think one of the games that they tested out. I mean, plenty of games, but I know Devil May Cry was one of those games that performed better on PlayStation than it
but
did
doable.
on Xbox. Like a bunch of games.
See ya. That it?
So that's a false statement to say every single multi-platform game on Xbox outperforms PlayStation, because that's not true too. Nicholas is in the building. What up, Nick? I see you. That's why I said it seems like you're trouble. Well, it seems like you're trouble. Oh shoot. You know what I'm saying? If you don't believe me, that's fine, but you could Google it. Like, I only speak facts, yo. Only.
Do I look okay?
Go.
Help a girl out, would you?
Hot 97, not 88.
My hero.
Hey, we'll link up over there. Look after Jesse.
No, I care about how the games look, bro. Because the way they look, it brings me more
Come
into
this
the
way.
game. I get more immersed.
This route should
So
lead us
I
straight
care
to
about
Barry.
everything. Look,
Probably.
sound, gameplay. I care about it all. It's all just as equally important to me. If a game don't have to be the best looking game in the world to be hot, but you know, it has to look good.
I think I see an
You know what I'm
exit.
saying?
Come on.
I want things to be smooth. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want a whole bunch of jaggies and things like that. I want things to be smooth and detailed. Let's go.
Don't look back. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Nicholas, Final Fantasy is your favorite, no doubt. What's your favorite Final Fantasy? Is it 7? Because like that's the best one to me. But there's so many that I love though.
You're not helping.
Sorry, it just...
Trails, you said PC will always
If I don't talk.
prevail
Have it
in
your
looks. Well, see, now you're talking about PC. Before you was talking about Xbox. Now, if you talk about PC, for the most part, yeah. But even with PC, there's nothing on PC that looks better than, you know, Spider-Man on PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? So, Sony exclusive titles,
I've got
man,
you covered.
is just next level.
Find us the way out of here.
But then...
Don't worry, I'll be fine. I've got Soldier Boy with me.
Let's go.
X, Soldier Boy.
They're here. Take them
You said, wait, you said
don't
on
have time
consoles,
for this
Xbox
shit.
has
The
more
clock's
than
ticking.
third party.
Cool it. 5 seconds.
More what? More games or like what are you talking about? What does it have more of? Because if you're talking about more games, that's not accurate either.
Don't overdo it.
Ain't no thing. The others are waiting. Gotta get the hell out of here ASAP.
Woo, let's go. Oh shoot, hold up.
Let's do this.
Let's go.
Need a light. Let's do
Yeah,
this.
good. Alright, hold on. We're gonna hit him one more time. Hold up. One more time. Let's go.
All done.
Cocky little bastard, ain't you?
Let's go. Oh wait, hold on. Hold on. Nobody gotta get up out of here, but I gotta get all the stuff I need. Let's go. Fast. Alright, well look, to each his own, man. If you think Xbox looks better, then that's your opinion, man. But I mean, this game alone ain't on Xbox yet. I think it's on the Xbox somewhere. And this right here looks out of this world. So it's like,
Now that was something else.
That was nothing.
go.
First action.
But they trying to dodge everything. Hold up.
Take the lead.
Yes, it's my turn. I got this. Get your ass.
Staggered.
All done.
Cocky little bastard, ain't you? We ain't going down here to die.
Obviously.
Oh shoot, hold up.
See ya. You got this.
Go.
You're done.
Another stag.
Keep it together.
Need my help, do you?
Let's go. We
Never
out
in
here,
doubt.
son. Yo, the combat is incredible. Yo, I love this game. Yeah, his arm is. Yo, Nicholas, you never played Final Fantasy VII before, bro? Wow, look at
Sir.
this. Yeah, the graphics don't are everything, but it does mean a lot. I agree with that, Goose. Shout out to Goose, the playmaker, the children. What's up, baby? Wow. Yeah, yo, niggas, you gotta think about this a second. Wow, look at this, man. Look at this.
Come on.
Yep, Painkiller's coming back, baby. Yo, Pink, what up, Pink? How you doing?
Doors open.
Let's go, we out.
Hey, people.
Look at this game. Look at this. You would think it was a CG movie. Like this joint
If I
look.
couldn't,
I'm
believe me, you'd be
scared.
the first to know.
I'm scared.
I'll
Joint
take
is
that as a
incredible.
yes.
Okay, that was pretty cool.
Look at this
All right, come
skin.
on.
What the texture detail is crazy. Oh, Scarface is one of my favorite games. Yo, Trills, they come out with Scarface Remake is over. It's over. Yeah, Bruce, this was the most epic in my opinion. Story-wise and everything, it was just like, look at this, man. Look at it. Midgard. RP DMX, Cal, you know it. Trophy.
Looks like we made it. And with nothing but a few scratches to show. Think
Look
you
at
might
that.
have overdone it?
Look at this game. How did they make it?
Instructions to the letter. Maybe it triggered a reaction with the Mako?
Well, let's hope the city's still in one piece.
It's crazy.
But the planet's what matters, right? I mean, this must have helped some.
Much love, Nicholas.
After all that, it had better have. Anyway, let's get going. We in Sector 8?
That'd be just down there.
All right then, lead the way.
You got it. Huh.
It's crazy.
Watch out for the...
Alright, so right now, what I'm gonna do is I gotta introduce y'all to somebody that's amazing. So I want to give a big shout out to my man Neil Jones. Neil Jones is the creator of Aerial Knight's Never Yield. So we got a discussion. We're gonna talk about being a black game developer in the gaming industry, a lot of the discrimination that he had to face. But he made this game by himself, and you could get the game now on PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, Xbox, PC, all of that. It's called Aerial Knight's Never Yield. So without further ado, I want y'all to check it out. Show love to my boy, Neil Jones. He's in the building coming up right now. One and only hip-hop gamer, Hot 97, Logitech G. Now look, I'm gonna tell you something right now, because this is very, very, very important. All right. So my man right here going from rejection to progression. All right. I'm gonna say that again. Going from rejection to progression. Never stopping, never settling, never yielding. You know what I'm saying? My man kept going on and on. So I present to you my dude, powerful, strong, black dude in the gaming industry, breaking barriers. You know what I'm saying? Aerial Knights Never Yield. Neil Jones. What's going on, baby?
Man, that was the best intro I've ever had in my life. Like at my funeral, I want you. I'm requesting it right now. Like I want them to carry out the coffin with you, saying the exact same words. Neil Jones, all that.
Oh man, yo, I love you, bro, and I'm telling you, man, I thank you. I thank you simply for being you. Period. I thank you simply for being you. So let's get right into it, dog. First question, man. What gave you the discipline to work as hard as you did to be able to have a powerful game released on all the major platforms, man? Talk to me about that discipline, man. Crazy.
Oh man, thanks. Yeah, I've been in it for like a really long time, you know, just like hustling away. And I think I built so much discipline from, you know, constantly applying for jobs and, you know, always trying to stick with it. So through all of that, you know, that bad experience of, you know, not getting opportunities, once I had once I created my own opportunity to make my own thing, it was really easy because I could see the progression. I knew that it was going to come out, you know, eventually. If, you know, one person played it or nobody played it, like it didn't really matter. So the goal was just to make this game, even if it was just for me, and just say, you know, nothing else really matters. Everything else came to fruition, luckily. But yeah, I just kind of just stayed focused on trying to make something that was dope that I liked, and then everything else was just extra.
You know, I love the fact that you said that. Shout out to my man T-Pain, because I was talking to him, and T-Pain was talking about how, you know, when you make music, you know what I'm saying, or whatever it is, make sure you like what you do. You know, don't just try to follow a trend, or since this is what you hear so much about, let me just try to fit into that, block. You know what I'm saying? Make what you like to make first, and make people come to you. So because of that, I want to ask you this, bro. The art style. When I first played the game live on my stream, and stuff like that, one of the things that stood out immediately was the music. The soundtrack is fire, and the art style. So I want to talk to you first. The art style. Where did that inspiration come from? Like, when did you realize that this is what you wanted it to look like?
Well, once I, figured out what I actually wanted to make, the art style that it is like my natural art style. I had to pick something that I could do really, really quickly. So that's just like the automatic, that's not me trying to be like anybody else. But, over the years of, developing that like natural art style, I picked up from, a lot of different sources, a lot of Xbox 360 games, those the older, lower poly type of games that was really stylized. I don't really like hyper realistic stuff because, everybody kind of does that. So it was just like natural for me. It was easier for me, and it was the only real way I could do something to that scale on my own.
Got you. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't realize like what the process was. You know what I mean? Because you know how it is. You play games and you experience and all this other stuff, but then it makes you think like, what was this person thinking? Like, when they made this, the more you experience it. So now the next thing I want to talk about is the actual soundtrack. Then we're going to get into the gameplay. We're going to get into all of it. It's going to be crazy. Yeah. But the soundtrack, son, I'm hip hop all day. You know what I'm saying? You see what it is. That soundtrack is incredible. To me, the soundtrack is the heart and soul of the reason why I love this game. So walk me through the process of the soundtrack, getting it done, and getting it to a point where you feel like, we got something. It's right. I feel comfortable putting this out to the world.
Yeah, the soundtrack took a very long time, since pretty much the beginning of development. After a couple of months, I had a small little prototype, and I wanted to bring in someone to do the music. And my friend Dan, who'd been rocking with me since high school, and who had like the same kind of struggles in the game industry, getting into the game industry as me. He like plays around with music a lot, and he like really enjoys making like his tracks just for himself. And I showed him the prototype and asked him, hey, can you help me out with a song for just this first level? And it took us like 3 months of going back and forth, because I had like these other themes that I wanted to hit on, and I was actually trying to avoid hip hop a little bit, because I didn't want people to look at the game and look at me and be like, black character, black creator. Of course, it's going to be rap and hip hop. So I tried to go down some other routes, but all the other routes just seemed fake and wasn't really natural. And then at the end of the day, when we hit a wall, I kind of took a step back and was like, what do I enjoy? This game is supposed to be, about me, something that I like. So I was like, I like hip hop, I like anime. And I kind of took those things and tried to combine them together. I gave Dan some like examples, and I gave him the first level, and I was like, make the beat to the guy running, and like match it as much as you can. So he took it and he made this like really almost perfect song. And then I took it and I like tweaked levels depending on like how the song moved. Because you can tell when you play it that it's not like it's not like a rhythm-based game, but it's on the beat.
Exactly.
So you like, it's hard to explain to people. I'm like, that's why we put out the demo. It was like, you have to feel it, because it's not a rhythm-based game, but everything kind of matches the music. That's because like there was a lot of back and forth when he would do a song. I would like make tweaks to the level to fit the song to the actual level, and then send it back to him and make more requests. Be like, I need some violins, I need some of this here and there, and he would add those in. It was like back and forth. So each song was like made custom for the level, as well as we had this rule that we would have to, every time he made a song that we both thought fit, we would have to listen to it for 2 days straight. And if we ever got sick of the song, then it wouldn't go in the game. So many songs got cut. We have like at least 30 or 40 songs that we just had to throw away and couldn't use. We got enough for like 3 or 4 albums. But it was really dope. And the last song, like everybody likes that last level. But it was custom made to that level, to for what happens in that level. And then we reached out to this dude named Austin, who did the trailer vocals. And I told him what was going on in the level and like what each character was thinking. And I told him look up Slim Shady and Dr. Dre, Guilty Conscience.
I'm sorry, but I love Eminem, son. So as soon as you said Slim Shady, Dr. Dre, I love them. Guilty Conscience, one of my favorite songs. I go ahead,
it's
bro.
so dope, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, and that's what that song was based off of, and that song like was the hardest, like that level and the song was the hardest thing that we did. It took like 3 months. So like this game was built with like no budget, no money. Once we got a publisher, I was able to like pay Dan out for like all of his songs and like all of his hard work. But like basically this game was built off of nothing, and that's the whole point of this. Look what I could do with nothing. Imagine if I had any type of opportunities or any type of support. So that's why we here. I'm like, hey, go out, support the game. And if it gets enough support, maybe I'll be able to do something with actual budget. So if you like this, imagine what I could do next.
Yo, first off, before we go to the next question, son, got to clap it up for you. I don't care, son. Like, yo, you family, and I want you to know that, and I want you to feel that. I mean that, bro. Like, this is crazy to me, son. So now, on to the next question. You said something very interesting to me, and what you said was, you know, black dude, hip hop. Of course, they're gonna do that, and it's like you went to go a different route because you didn't want to come off as stereotypical, traditional, what's expected. But then you went into your bag and was like, look, but this is what I like. This is what I am, and I shouldn't have that either that fear or that doubt or that so-called rejection of myself because of what others may deem or think, you know, by default. And you went with who you are, and we got a chance to experience who you are through this game. Talk to me a little bit about that struggle a little bit in terms of trying to not be the norm that's easy on the outside looking in for people to see, and you rejecting that idea and going back to what you want to do at the end of the day.
Oh yeah, and hey, thanks. I appreciate you enjoying the music and, you know, asking me that question, the previous question. It was super dope. But yeah, about you know, me sticking to what I want. It's just that at the end of the day, I need to like it. I need to be the one out here selling it, telling people to play it. So it needs to represent me, and that's why I put my name on the game. So everybody knows, like, if you don't like this game, it's on me. If you like this game, it's on me. Like, I had a lot of help, and I appreciate everybody who helped me. But at the end of the day, I needed to make something like for me to see if I could pull this off. But you know, hey, it's just kind of wild now to think about it. I didn't expect it to, like, you know, blow up this much and be on all the platforms and such. So, like, you know, when I was originally coming up with that, I thought it was just gonna be maybe Steam, maybe like some other PC platform. But I'm really, you know, excited to see all these people playing it and really getting what I was trying to go for.
Yeah, man.
Getting what I was trying to go for.
Yeah, no, you got it on lock, bro. Like, yo, there's so many other thoughts and ideas that I have just from, you know, playing the game. So the next thing I want to talk about, gameplay. Gameplay to me is simple yet hard to master, and I love that because it's kind of like, for example, if you play Dragon Ball FighterZ, the buttons is the same with every character, but they do different things, even though the button scheme is the same throughout the game. So when you learn the button scheme, then you could kind of understand the game and how it works and how it behaves and how to get the most out of the game. But the thing is, it's hard to master, even though the button scheme is easy. So what I wanted to ask you is, in the process of making this game, how do you make it so that the timing is, you know, always like as accurate as it can be in terms of the response time of the player because of it being a running game? How do you, from a development standpoint, get that sense of that rush, that quick time rush? You know what I mean? Walk me through that. That was crazy to me.
Yeah, so everything in the game was hand placed and like tested rigorously to make sure that, you know, everything kind of worked out generally. And I if you play the game, you can tell I give like a lot of leeway to people. So like, you know, the character would clip through objects sometimes. Sometimes you feel like you got away with something. But that was done purposefully because you know, the hardcore gamers, they're like, oh, you know, I should have died at this point, or you know, it was way too kind in this sense. But like I feel like gamers need to get out their own head because it's supposed to be for everybody. Like I want little kids to enjoy this too. Like it shouldn't matter what age you are to enjoy this game. And I made the mechanics or the button presses that you brought up. I kept them really simple to those like simple controls, because if a younger player wants to like just play it, they can get away with, you know, getting through the game. While if a more experienced player wants to get through the game and make it harder for themselves, they can increase the difficulty and they can dash through that whole level, making it harder that way. So you know, you make your own difficulty, but at the same time, like if you go on Twitch and like go on YouTube, you see people playing this game. You'll notice everybody has it on normal mode, or most people have it on normal mode, and they just playing it real chill to like enjoy the music and like just like hang out and enjoy a game that they can beat in a day, rather than like those 100-hour or 50-hour games with these super hard like achievements and things to do and like stuff that most people will never see. I want to make a solid game that everybody could beat, just like, you know, back in the day, you know, on like playing on the 360, I'd be like, I pick up a game for the weekend and just be like, I'm about to run through this game. I wanted something like that.
Got you. Yo, that's crazy, man. And I love that thought process because, especially coming from a developer, I always have conversations with people when it comes to the, you know, like the Souls games and Returnal that just came out. And I feel like every game should have options for everyone to play. That's just how I feel. But, you know, if a creator want to make a game the way they want to make it, and that's what you want to do, you know, you're the creator. I can't, you know, that's what you want to do. But I love the fact that you have that mindset that I made this for everyone, but there's options for those that want to play certain ways to make their own difficulty. I think that's genius.
I get a little pushback from, you know, gamers and reviewers and such, because I made the normal mode the default. And they felt like, you know, hard mode or insane mode should be the default. But if you think about it like this, like younger people or younger like kids, and you know, some people who just don't play these kind of games, they have a harder time going into the settings and changing the modes and whatnot. I wanted normal mode to be default because those are the people who we want in this kind of game. You know, the more people we have playing this game, the more people will come to runners and, you know, become those hardcore gamers and like help the community out. So we should all want, you know, people who aren't, you know, necessarily a part of the runner community or, you know, speed runner community to play these type of games, because that's the only way they're gonna keep existing.
Yo, nah, absolutely, bro. So I have a major question for you now, man, in terms of platforms. So is this game gonna come to mobile? And the only reason I'm saying that is because it works. I know it's on the Switch and you know, all the other platforms, but will you have this on your phone, or is it already on the phone and I didn't know? Like what's the plan?
No, so there's a couple issues because, you know, every phone is different. Like with consoles, every console is the same. Pretty much, they can run the same type of games. Like the Switch is in the same kind of situation, even though we had to like downres some stuff for the Switch. The phone, we're looking at it. You know, the publisher is taking a look and see like what we can pull off and what the standards will be, because there is a lot of like really intensive stuff in the game that will hold it back. So if you notice in the Switch version, I had to take out all of the grass, and I had to take out some of the buildings and the backgrounds and props like that, just to make sure it runs smoothly. And like this game running smoothly is the most important thing. I hope that we can bring it to the phone, but you know, there's a lot of testing. I don't want to put anything out there that's like, you know, not the best experience. Because it just makes me look bad, especially since my name on it. You know.
Yeah, of course. And I wanted to talk about that too. I think it's very important that you went with that decision to have your name on the game. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll give you an example, right? If you look at Walt Disney, his name is on everything. Tyler Perry, you know what I mean? You know, Hideo Kojima, you know, Ariel Knight. Like, I think it's very important to solidify your name synonymously with the game and stuff like that, because I think it adds a level of humility as well, because it's kind of like, take me as I am, good or bad, I own it, and I love the energy behind that. So my question to you is this something that's going to be a standard with every game that you make going forward? Can we expect to see like Aerial Knights this, Aerial Knights that? Like, is that the plan?
Yeah, definitely. Like, if this game worked out, there's other games outside of Never Yield that I would want to make, and they would have Aerial Knight's name on it too. Because like
Gotcha.
one of the issues is gamers don't know who makes these games. Like they don't see a person connected to video games. They just see
Right.
corporations and like logos and whatnot, and that's what causes a lot of the toxicness in the community. So the more we can have gamers actually seeing there's people behind this, the nicer I think things will be, as well as people seeing, hey, a Black person made this. Black people are in the game industry. This is an example.
Yeah, no, I agree with you 100%. I'm like happy to hear you say that and have a fearless mentality, going forward with it. I think that's fire, bro. So now I gotta ask you this, right? When it comes to like, if you could be transparent with me, if you can,
Yeah.
realistically, how like I brought the game, you know what I'm saying? I brought the game, but I want to tell you, how much do you have to sell in order to break down more doors or to get bigger budgets? Like, what do you need? You know what I'm saying? To really take your career to that next level so you could get the bigger budgets and the big, whatever. Because I know a lot of times people say you just got to buy the game. But besides just buying the game, what real support, bro, do you need to go to the next level? Talk to me, son.
So for me specifically, the more people just talking about the game, tweeting about the game, and putting pressure on companies saying, hey, we want more things like this, helps not only me, but all the Black game developers. Because there's a few of us, but there's not many of us. So that's why we also created the mix cover, showing all of the like Black games coming out or not all of them, but most of the Black games coming out within the next year, because it's not only me, it's everybody in this position. I got a lot of shine. I got the juice right now, so I'm trying to use that juice to boost everybody else up, because the more they do well, the better it is for me in the long run, as well, because they'll turn around and support me too, because that's how it should be. But if anybody listening to this, I don't ever ask anybody, just go outright buy the game without knowing nothing about it. Hey, look up the trailer if you like it. Consider buying the game. I have a free demo out on the Nintendo Switch for you to give a shot, and there's a bunch of streamers who pretty much streamed the whole game. You can go check that out. So if you like it, hey, support it. If you can't support it with like buying the game, just tweet about it. Tweet at me. I'll answer any questions you got. But yeah, that's the best way to show your love.
So now here's another thing I want to talk about. So my homegirl Kimberly, she works for Onward Play. And Onward Play is a staffing agency where literally they work with everybody, AAA, indie, AA, whatever, and getting people jobs in the industry. And one of her main things right now, because she gets a chance to have a bird's eye view on everything that's going on the back end, she talked a lot about what you spoke about, how there's a lot of unfair treatment, and there's a lot of doors getting shut in your faces and everything, and it's not fair. There's a lot of things that's racially driven, that's unfair. And in her position, because she gets to see this a lot more, she's doing a lot to try to fix that. And me and her, even off camera, have had conversations on things we could do to make things fair and make things right and make things better. You know what I'm saying? So what I want to ask you is there any experience that you can share or be transparent about, if possible, that you can reveal to me on the show, that will help other people understand what's going on, to give them more inspiration and more confidence if they have to go out and do it themselves. If that's what it takes to get to the next level, then so be it. But share, please, if you don't mind, share like an instance where you had to deal with the BS that was blatantly unfair.
Yeah, man. So I've been in the game industry or around the game industry for like 10 years now. And if you play the game, you can see this is like kind of where I've been at for like most of that time. I would go, I did everything that you're supposed to do on paper. I went to school for it. I applied for jobs. I took all the feedback. I improved I spent like at least 3 or 4 years just like, learning everything that I could outside of like my specific game art category and other categories. I learned code and whatnot. I did everything that you're supposed to do. And constantly getting, like these weird emails saying, hey, you are amazing. Your work is perfect, but you don't fit the studio culture, or you live like in a area that we don't really, we can't like hire you from, like Detroit and whatnot. And like it's all about the wording. You know how
Yeah.
you get them business emails and they like send you that like real strange wording, but you got to read in between the lines.
Yeah.
And it was constant. Like it was like every place that I would reply, even places that were desperate for people, wouldn't even give me a chance. I feel like Black people in gaming space, we never asked for a handout, like at all. No one's asked for a handout. All we asked for was a fair shot and opportunity. And that's all I ever wanted. I was like, give me a chance and I'll show you that I'm better than the student that you just hired who has no experience at all, even as entry level. But I couldn't even get entry level at the high skill rate that I was at, even with this game. I think I like right before I started this game, I got a rejection letter from a place I don't even remember applying to. And I was like, man, they sending me rejection letters before I even apply. So
That's man, yo, I'm gonna tell you straight up, man, and it's completely up to you. I'm big on accountability, and one of the things that I'm seeing right now is, God bless the dead, rest in peace, George Floyd. But it bothers me to see so many people, like literally 85 to 90% of a lot of companies capitalize on the fact that, George Floyd's death all of a sudden makes you see things now. Like you know what I'm saying? Now you want to invest this and got money for this, and that bothers me personally. But
Yeah.
Here's what I would like to do. I want to get you involved with my homegirl Kimberly, and we're gonna get this right. So between you, my people's over at Decoy Games, like other people that I know of, that I'm aware of, it's time. You know what I'm saying? Period. It's time for that change. It's time for the fairness to be standard and be normalized. You know what I mean? Because you don't know what the outcome is going to be, but you will never have an outcome without opportunity.
Yeah.
Just keeping it real.
Yeah, no, I totally feel you. And on that, like, the George Floyd thing, like it was so messed up because I saw so many people like getting jobs now, like in like the studios, like, finally saying, hey, we're doing better now. And my first question is always, what were you doing before? So you knew this was a problem, but it took all of this backlash and all of this, like
Somebody
this
had to
light.
die.
Right.
To
Somebody
get
had
it
to
right.
die. But look, I don't make it a habit of like knocking people when they start doing what they're supposed to be doing in the first place.
Right.
I won't like praise you, but I won't like, be like, hey, you finally doing the thing right, and kind of like giving them crap about it, even though they deserve it. But hey, progress. We gotta take progress wherever we
You gotta
get
move forward. Move forward.
Right. But with that, I really I think the note that everybody misses is the fact that like this has been going on for so long that we pretty much missed a whole generation of people who've been rejected from the game industry, people that we'll never get back, people who will be like CEOs and studio heads by now, who could have been given jobs to like the Black student from Detroit or something like that. Like all of those people are like were pushed out the game industry or never given a shot in the first place. So we'll never get that time back. So there's nothing anybody can really do to fix the situation. But moving forward, as long as we know what the problem was, and it doesn't happen again, we can at least try to make something of it,
Better for the next generation to come. I'm
Right.
with you 100%, man. So I got a couple more questions, bro, and I'll wrap it up. Your dream game, and so we're gonna break it down like this, bro. If you had a budget of like 10 million, $20 million, what's your dream game, your dream collaboration with other developers you would love to work with or that you're inspired by, music artists you would want to work with? Like, pretty much, think of me right now as somebody that want to give you $20 million for your next game, and I want to hear your pitch. You know what I mean? Like, lay it all out, but don't give away any secrets. Like, don't give away, you know what I mean? Like that, keep some stuff in the bag. But lay it out, man. I want to know what your vision is, bro.
So hire like not only black people, but a lot of black people from the game industry. Just hire them all to make a Wakanda video game. It wouldn't even be anything like super actiony. It'd just be like a cool, chill experience where you're just chilling in Wakanda, maybe going on a little adventure or something like that. And you know, it would be no stress. Everybody gets to work together, get a ship title under their belt, and it'd be something real cool and chill without, you know, too much pressure.
Oh man, yo, just by you saying that, I can imagine what the day-to-day work culture would be like working, you know what I'm saying? Just being in that environment, building something like that, that's like with that, you know, that energy, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God,
Yeah.
man. Okay, I'm with you.
Man, that game would be dope. And like, we won't even focus on Black Panther. Maybe like people in the city, like the inner city of Wakanda.
Yeah.
Man, that would be dope.
Then, yo, it'd be like the Sims of Wakanda or something like that. Yo, oh my, yo, you get me. All right, okay, all right. So now another thing is, I always like to ask people, what was a moment in your life where you felt like you was at your lowest and things couldn't get any worse, but you managed to find strength in that moment that allowed you to be successful today?
I mean, it was like as soon as you said that, it popped in my head. But I remember I was working at Target. I hated Target so much. I hated that place. Like people would just call because I was in the electronics section selling video games and, you know, helping out with phones and stuff like that. People would call and just start cussing you out for no reason. Be like, why isn't this and why isn't that? And I remember I was in, it was like a super hot day. I was in the middle of traffic going to Target wearing like my Target stuff. And then I just started crying, man, because I was like, this is not about to be like the rest of my life. And then I was just crying, like snot bubbles, everything. My whole face was watery. And I looked in the to my like right, and there was like this car full of guys, and they just saw me crying, and they just looked like super concerned, and they rolled down the window and said, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "I'll be all right." And then I went to Target, and I was like, "Yep, this is my last day." And then I just quit and left. I was super worried that money and stuff like that, but it all worked out. And I never like regretted it. Like, so I tell people all the time, if you're not happy at a place, just go. Like, I know people got bills and families and stuff like that. But you got to rip off that Band-Aid and try to find something else. Because there is like better stuff out there. And if I never quit Target, I don't even think I would be here because, you know how people get stuck in those cycles of working really bad jobs and never leaving. You got to just go.
Yo, I agree with you wholeheartedly, and bro, I'm living proof of it because I left my job in 2016. And what's so crazy is, I enjoyed what I did, but it's not what I was passionate about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I supervised the mailroom for all the record labels and stuff like that. So I was around music all day. Like, you know what I mean? I was around Rockefeller, Jay-Z, rest in peace DMX. I was around, Def Jam. Like, I was around all of it every day. So I enjoyed the job that I had, but I wasn't passionate about in the mailroom. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want games. Like, that's what I wanted to do, and I'm doing it. But you hit it on the head, bro. Everybody that's watching this video, this interview right now, wherever you at right now in life, if you're not happy, remember, you only got one life to live, and you're only going to get older. Like, if you got to go, do it. Like, really believe in what you say you're great at. Because if you keep talking about how great you are or something, but there's no proof of within action, then literally it's all talk. So you have to believe in what you are passionate about and let God be that guidance, that light for you, but you got to put the work in so it can actually work in practice.
Yeah, you gotta actually do something. You can't just like sit there and hope for it, because even with this never yield game, I keep telling people I was working 2 jobs while I made this game. Like I always had 2 jobs. So I came home at midnight and work on this game for like 3 or 4 hours, and that's why it took so long to make. Because hustle, you had to keep going. I don't recommend people take it to that extent because it was bad for like my mental health and a lot of other reasons. But as long as you're doing something to like get out of the position that you're in, won't nobody be mad at you for it. And then you won't be mad at yourself when you get older and look back and say, I should have did more. Because if you look at yourself in high school and see all the time that you wasted, like just messing around and effing around, how much time could you have spent like learning about something that you could be useful to you now? Like if any Black person knew about like how like dope the stock market is and how you could like just like really make generational wealth in high school, like there would be a lot more rich Black people out there. So yeah, like if you could go back in time, what would you do? And take that like kind of like feeling of how much time you wasted and apply it to now, and what are you doing now?
Yo, give it up. Give it up. The one and only Neil Jones in the building. Ever Unites, Never Yield is out right now. Make sure you go pick it up. Is there anything you want to say to the fans before we get up out of here, bro?
Oh yeah. So again, I feel like I got the juice right now. Everybody's like giving me like a little bit of attention, but I want to make sure the focus is not just on me, but all Black people in like game development. There's a lot of people out there who like are way better than me and who are way smarter than me, who are doing their thing, and they just don't get the attention that they deserve for it. Not just because they're Black, but because they're really, really dope. So like just like be on the lookout for that and give their game the same chance that you would give my game or like a game from EA or whatever, because you never know, you might find your new favorite game and you be helping out these people who never get opportunities otherwise.
Amazing, man. So look, it's the one and only hip hop gamer, Logitech G, on your hot 9-7 every day. That's my word. You already know what it is, baby. Never yield. Go cop that right now, baby. Peace. Yeah. You already know what it is. So look, first off, what did y'all think of the interview? What did y'all think about my boy Neil Jones? And make sure y'all cop the game. You know what I'm saying? Aerial Nights Never Yield. Make sure y'all cop that, all right? So now we at the portion of the show where it's time to talk that talk. All right? So you see the topic. Xbox calls out PlayStation for bad PC practices. Right? So let's get it in. Yo, Lemon is in the building. That's what I'm talking about, baby. You know what I'm saying? 1080 Dragons TV is in the building. My dude. What's going on, son? That Summer Games Fest was dope today, too, man. Elden Ring all day. There's a bunch of stuff to talk about. Dog is crazy. So, what I want to do, yo, shout out to James. He said he already brought it, no doubt. Goose, what's going on, son? All right, so look, it's time to talk that talk. So, I want to do this verbatim. So, we're going to go to the tweet, to the actual comment, quote, verbatim. So, this is how we're going to set this off. All right, we're gonna do it like this. The first thing is this: Xbox calls out PlayStation for bad PC practices. Here's the quote. Phil Spencer says, "So right now, we're the only platform shipping games on console, PC, and cloud simultaneously," says Spencer. Others, meaning PlayStation, others bring console games to PC years later, not only making people buy their hardware up front, but then charging them a second time to play on PC. Here's what I want to share with y'all real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how I get down. So we just gonna keep it a buck. All right. Here's what I want y'all to understand. The first thing I want to speak on when it comes to that quote is what Phil Spencer said was right. That's accurate. But my question to y'all in the audience right now is, when you look at the strategy between PlayStation and Xbox, which strategy is actually working? I'll say it again. When you look at the strategy of PlayStation and Xbox, according to what the quote is, what strategy is actually working in a competitive sense? Now, why did I bring that question up? So here's what I want to say, right? Sony is number one in all of gaming revenue. I'm talking strictly the gaming revenue, gaming division. Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo, however you want to spin it. I'm talking not overall company wide. I'm talking about specifically the gaming division and the revenue that the gaming division generates, right? Sony became number one. You know, recently they had their financial calls with all the companies, Sony, Apple, Nintendo, like Microsoft, they had their financial calls, you know, with their quarterly calls, right? And Sony overtook Tencent, which speaks volumes by a lot too. But Sony overtook Tencent. Now, Sony is the number one gaming brand that generates the most revenue by far. Then it's Tencent, then I think Apple, then Nintendo, then Microsoft. I think that's how it goes. So the point I'm trying to say is that Sony's strategy, we've seen results of that strategy taking them from third place to first place. With Microsoft's strategy, we've seen them, I think, move up from the 7th spot to the 4th spot, which is great as well, but still behind PlayStation. And they've always been behind PlayStation, you know, since their inception back in 2001. Okay? So my main point to this quote is that when you look at what Xbox is doing, how they bringing more people together into their ecosystem, that's genius and it works for them. And Microsoft already said that their main competitors is Google and Amazon. So when you think about their Xbox Game Pass and their cloud infrastructure and the subscription service and what they're aiming for, that's that market. And they're doing a great job at it. Period. I'm going to hit you with some more facts though. The fact of the matter is this. When you look at PlayStation Now, when you look at PlayStation Plus, when you look at hardware sales, network, services, everything within the gaming division, Sony supersedes all of it. And why is that? And the answer to that question is this. Exclusives matter. If you talk like with everybody that's in the chat right now, you breathing, right? You need to breathe. It's not a want, it's a need. And the biggest difference between PlayStation and Xbox is that PlayStation is something that you need to get access to the quality games that they have. Whereas Xbox is something that you may want, but you don't need because of their business model in the way it's designed, because you don't need an actual Xbox to get access to the Xbox games in the ecosystem. That one factor alone is what led Sony to being number one and what keeps Microsoft behind Sony, but Microsoft is still doing great in their own right. Now, another thing I want to bring up when it comes to that quote, in terms of when he said that he makes the competition in terms of PlayStation would make you buy the hardware up front and then make you pay again to get the PC version, right? Well, think of it like this in two ways. One way is this. If I have something that's extremely valuable and I build value around it, you're going to pay for it. That's one. And there's nothing wrong with that because it is a business, right? Secondly, when you look at what PlayStation has done with their exclusive titles and their quality of games in their library, there's a lot of people that may not have a console and they only play on PC. So it doesn't necessarily mean that somebody that bought the console version is going to buy the PC version again. It doesn't mean that. Now, does that happen? Yeah, sure, of course. But it doesn't mean that everybody that got Days Gone is going to buy the Days Gone PC version. You have a lot of people on PC that never played Days Gone. So now they have an opportunity to play it. And judging off the sales, no matter what you say or what you feel, judging off the sales of Horizon, the sales of Days Gone, there's proof in Sony's strategy that led them to becoming number one that this PC market really loves what Sony is doing. So what does that mean? That means that a lot of those people that play on PC only, that don't even have a console, will most likely get a console just to experience these games. And if Sony is helping PC only players to get more into the console ecosystem as a whole, then they're also helping to grow the market as well, so that everybody can have everything. So now another thing I want to bring up, and then after that, I'll get to all y'all, questions and respond to y'all. Another thing I want to bring up that's very, very important before I get into my next question. I'm still dealing with this quote. When you look at what PlayStation has to offer right now, when you look at their exclusive titles, Last of Us, Ghost of Tsushima, God of War, Horizon, I can go on and on and on and on, right? Now, if you look at Xbox, right? Is Halo as big as it used to be as a franchise? Nope. Is Gears of War as big as it used to be as a franchise? Nope. So the only game franchise that Xbox has that's exclusive to their system and PC, because their games is over there, is Forza, a racing title. Amazing game, but that's the only one that's been consistent and consistently growing. Whereas the other games were constantly being more devalued. See, the thing is this: Sony's business model and their investment strategy and their acquisition strategy has led to them to remain the Louis Vuitton, the Gucci, the extra quality luxury side of the gaming industry with their gaming titles, like how you see with Ratchet and Clank that's about to come out. The fact that they went this route, it keeps them at a level where they're in the league of their own, and they don't exhaust their IPs. They allow them to breathe. We haven't seen a Resistance in how long? We haven't seen a Jack and Daxter in how long? We haven't seen a Sly Cooper in how long? Killzone came out in 2013. That was the last one. It came out in 2013. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they make so many new things and new IPs and invest and take risk that they don't have to rely on the same things over and over and over and over again. You understand what I'm saying? So because of Sony's investment ways and the way they built their business model, they can continuously sell games and have that traditional way of doing things mixed with a hybrid of how things is going in the future with cloud and services as well. Whereas Xbox, they have to rely on a different business model because their games aren't as big as they used to be as standalone titles. So because of that, you're not going to see them talk about how much Gears of War sold. You're going to hear them say how many people played the game or how long they was playing it and come out with an infograph. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, but you can't compare Sony directly to Microsoft business model wise, because Sony is winning against everyone with their business model. Microsoft is still figuring things out with their long-term plan. So that's what I wanted to say to address the quote. Now, before I get to my next question to break down, I want to see what's going on in the chat. Chariot, what's up? He says, I do believe Microsoft will be better this gen. Oh yeah, definitely. They will be better this gen. Like, I believe so. Full backwards compatibility in the next Sony event. Shoot, I hope they do it at the next event. What? That'll be crazy. If anybody got anything else to say about what I said, if you agree with me or disagree with me, let me know what you disagree with, so we can have that dialogue. But going forward, here's the other question that I want to put out there, and I will provide an answer to. Is Xbox Game Pass enough to surpass PlayStation for the #1 spot in gaming revenue. I'm gonna say this again. Is Xbox Game Pass enough to surpass PlayStation for the #1 spot in gaming revenue? So I want y'all to think about that. So Willie said no. Shout out to Dart Seth in the building. Microsoft wants to be more of a service than console lord. Okay. LOL, you say you got a bone to pick with me. What's up? What happened? Talk to me. Can you confirm Metal Gear Solid Remake for PS5? I said this plenty of times before. Yeah, I can confirm that. I said that before. Raymond Brown, no, it's not. I have GP and it ain't all that. Okay. King Mo, what's up, baby? PlayStation is on point. Game Pass won't surpass. Chariot said nope. Okay. So most people are saying no. Shout out to King Roddy. He said he don't know. He likes Game Pass, but he don't know if it'll be enough. So I'm gonna tell you something. No, it's not enough. And I'm gonna tell you why it's not enough. So if you look at for example, if you're playing basketball, right? And if you hit a 3-pointer and I hit a 2-pointer and we keep going back and forth, you're always gonna beat me. At some point in time, I have to get some stops. At some point in time, I gotta have some defense to stop you so you can stop scoring and I can actually get ahead at some point. The problem is Xbox Game Pass is amazing. It's great for what it is, for what it does, especially for the Xbox ecosystem. But it doesn't stop what PlayStation is doing. Whereas on PlayStation side, there's a lot of things that they got going on with their exclusives that would make people say, you know what? Xbox Series X is a $499 console. PlayStation 5 is $399 and $499, whether you want the disc drive or not. But at the same time, it's the same system. It's not like the Series X and the Series S situation where they're two different systems. PlayStation 5 is $399. So you have a system that's $100 cheaper that's showing off more quality games than you, and also is showing off games that can only be done on next gen hardware. They showed them first, and you have it right now. The controller, like everything about PlayStation 5 is more next gen than anything else, and they got the VR coming next year. So when you look at the package and everything that Sony has to offer, from exclusive titles, the controller, the VR, and showing us things that only Sony can do. When you look at that combination, right? PlayStation and Xbox been out for the same time period. There's nothing on Xbox at all right now that represents what was marketed to us as a next generation performing platform currently. And the opportunity that they had to show us the very thing that will blow us away, they showed us Halo Infinite, and it didn't do that. Hellblade 2 was shown December 2019. And when they showed that, everybody's jaw hit the floor. I was going crazy, blown away. But we haven't seen anything in actual gameplay practice. And that's what we're waiting on. But while we're waiting for Xbox, we have representation since day one on PlayStation 5 that spoke to this level. And now, tomorrow, everybody gets an opportunity to experience everything that was sold to you about the platform. So this is what I mean when you talk about something that'll make you stop. And the proof is there. PlayStation 5 versus Xbox Series X has generated more revenue and has generated more than twice the sales, which tells me that people look at Xbox and look at PlayStation, and the majority says PlayStation is giving me what I need right now, and that's where I'm gonna go. So it's not just me saying this, but in actual practice, this is actually what's happening. So once again, Xbox Game Pass, xCloud, all this stuff is amazing, And with all of that value, it's still not enough in comparison to somebody spending $70 on one game. And to prove my point, if you look at Ratchet and Clank and you look at the entire list of games that's on Xbox Game Pass, not one of them has the level of performance and representation of next generation gaming hardware, next generation gaming experience than Ratchet and Clank does. So when you think about it from that standpoint, it's not just about saving money or spending money. It's about what do you get with the money that you spend. And what you get with PlayStation is the highest quality in gaming, period. And with Xbox, we know they have quality. We just gotta wait to see it. What's up? So, what do y'all think about what I just said? Do you agree? Do you disagree? If you feel I'm lying, point it out. But do you agree or disagree with what I said? Shout out to Raymond Brown in the building. Too many games these days have state-of-the-art graphics but bad gameplay. I hear you on that, but not in the sense of PlayStation. Quan Vo in the building. Salute. What's going on, son? Okay, there's a lot coming in right now. Goose. Okay, there, I can't even keep up. Sorry. All right. So here's another thing I want to say, right? This is the last point I want to bring up before we go back into Final Fantasy VII Remake. And when we go back to Final Fantasy VII Remake, we are going to talk about we are going to showcase Yuffie's gameplay. Then after that, it's a wrap. So here's the thing I want to tell you. The last thing I want to bring up that I want y'all to think about, and I own everything. I play everything. I own everything. You already know how I get down. Here's what I want you to understand. Because Phil Spencer called out PlayStation with the PC stuff and everything like that, here's what I want to leave you with. So from what I hear right now, PlayStation Now will become a part of PlayStation Plus and everything. Remember when Jim Ryan talked about having an Xbox Game Pass answer, like an answer to Xbox Game Pass? It's got, yo, I want to be clear with what I'm about to say. When Jim Ryan spoke about having a competitor to Xbox Game Pass, here's what I'm hearing right now, and I believe this is what will be announced at the next big event for PlayStation. PlayStation Now will become a part of PlayStation Plus. That's one. Two, it won't just be about games, but games, movies, anime, all things entertainment. It's supposed to be rolled into one, giving you more value beyond just games. That's two. The third thing, which is very interesting to me, is that the streaming capabilities and the download capabilities is going to be across the board. Not just for PS4 only, but PS3 as well. So get ready, because it's about to be serious. And one thing I want to bring up to y'all is that Cloud VSync is a part of PlayStation 5 as well. What does that mean? That means that your cloud gaming experience on PlayStation is about to be real different, real smooth, way more responsive, and it's going to be a lot of AI machine learning training with the cloud gaming that's coming to PlayStation. And what I can say is what Microsoft has coming with xCloud, it is ridiculous as well. So get hyped, get excited. This generation is going to be different. You're going to see a lot of new technology in this generation, and a lot of what we've known before, and a lot of the rules of before in the gaming industry, in terms of game development, performance, all of this stuff, the rules have been broken. The rules have been shifted. This is a new era of gaming and game development. Get excited. So, on that note, let's get back to some Final Fantasy, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed that segment. Let's get it popping. Let me know if everything still look good and sound good. It's the one and only HipHopGamer, Logitech G, Hot 97. It's going down, baby. Let's get up in this Yuffie. All right. Options. Graphic settings, graphics, gameplay. Bet. All right, let's go, y'all. Let's make it happen. Uh-oh, let's go. I'm telling y'all, graphics is ridiculous, man. Yo, what's going on? Wait, James, this you or is this Trayvon? Let me know. Either way, love you. What's up?
Well, guys, your girl finally made it to Midgar.
Leon is in the building. What's up, baby? Salute. Frank, you know it. Uh-oh. Let's go, yo. Wow, look at this game. Let's go. King Roddy, yeah, looks dope, right? Death Stranding is being upgraded with PS5 enhancements now. Wow, look at this.
Yuffie. My name is Yuffie.
All right, Frank. God bless me. I'll talk to you later, bro.
Elite Special Forces operative for the new Wutai government. I have orders to infiltrate Shinra headquarters and steal their ultimate materia. To prove to our common enemy that Wutai is not to be trifled with.
Well, I can't wait for WWE 2K22. So see what they, I hope they made a lot of changes.
Support. We got this. So, members of Avalanche, where are you? Come get me already!
Facts, yes, this is PS5 in its early stage, and it looked like this already. David Gama in the building, salute. What's up, baby?
Wait, does this mean what I think it does? Interesting. So, I gotta come to you, do I?
David, salute, man. I appreciate you.
Some nerve.
All right, let's go. What am I most excited to see at E3? Yeah, I'm excited to see a lot of the new titles. You know what I'm saying? I know Ubisoft got some interesting things that they want to show off, so I'm really interested in that. Oh, okay. Okay.
What you got?
Woo!
Got you now.
Nice. Yo, Yuffie is nasty.
Think you can take me? Get lost!
Oh, shoot, hold up. Go. Yo, this game is sick, man.
And my search for the elusive Moogle continues.
Let's go. Oh, word. Nice. Okay, you.
Got no time for small fries.
Let's go. Yo, Yuffie is dope because she you know, has throwing capabilities and straight up melee abilities. Fire. Let's go.
You're going down.
Ooh, on the wall, baby. Look at Yuffie doing things, son.
Oh, it's over.
Crazy.
Piece of cake.
Oh, shoot. What up, Jonah? Salute to Jonah in the building. God bless. Scorpion Soldier in the building. What's going on, man? Oh, wow. Look at this.
No palm.
This looks crazy.
You okay? Anybody home?
Yeah, reunion.
Oh, wow. I guess I'm not going anywhere until I get that elevator moving.
Alright, let me go begin this. Oh, got you. Okay. There we go.
Gotcha.
Nice.
I never cease to amaze
Game is crazy. Yo, James the Gamer's in the building. What up, Jay? God bless, man. How's the family? Said you wouldn't buy the Def Jam game if EA made it. And all they need is Utes. I mean,
Make way
Aki
for the
Corporation.
amazing Yuffie. Hey!
Oh, shoot. Hold up.
Oh!
Disrespect. Hold on a second. That was disrespectful. Very disrespectful.
With the power of his project.
Art of War.
Well, can't fault him for trying. Yeesh, this town's a total dump. I thought Midgar was supposed to be the marvel of the modern world. Talk about false advertising. City of Mako? City of garbage, more like.
Yo, Goose, yo, what's the suggestion? Who you think I should get on the show next? Wow. Yo, I love the scenery in this game too.
I gotta do something. Oh, you'll do the trick.
Oh wow, if you don't restore misses.
Come on down.
Alright, let's go. Oh, Cherno? I know, yeah, I know Cherno. I watch Cherno. Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to him, see if he's down to do the show. Yeah, Cherno's that dude. Yeah, I love Cherno, man. He's real dope. go. Let's go,
No
baby.
fear. Yuffie's here.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Now you're in for it. Sucks to be you. Not now.
Nice. Let's go.
So.
Tay, yeah, you already
I'm
know
gonna
that
thank
ratchet.
you.
It's about almost time for that ratchet, son. Wait, hold up. Leon, what do I think about MGK and Megan Fox dating? I don't think nothing of it. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't really be all up in that celebrity gossip type of stuff. I literally don't care. Wow, look at this hold up. This joint look gorgeous, yo. Like, yo, I ain't gonna front. Before this looked extra pixelated. Like, now this looks extra smooth. This joint is crazy. Oh, Genova. I tell you, Genova, son, this joint is sick. Uh-oh.
This is too weird.
It's like you're watching a movie.
Okay, you got this.
It's challenge.
Huh, okay. That rotten egg smell's gone. Must have gotten used to it.
I got
way
a
things
hot
are
potion.
going, I'll be working for Shinra next. Nice try, Midgar. I'm talking to myself. City's getting to me. Gotcha! Hit! Gotcha!
Wait, did you just come from any monster troubles, or?
Monster's been acting strange.
Not gonna be good for any of us. If Wutai's got
Uh-oh, let's go.
Mako Reactor 5 has been temporarily
Of course,
shut
Kyle.
down, and all fires have been successfully extinguished.
What up, Raymond?
The situation is under control, and the people of our fair city need not worry
God bless you,
about any
Goose.
additional complications.
Much love, always.
We are in the process of conducting a full forensic investigation. but
Cobra
we
Kai is
suspect the
incredible.
device
Legendary. I love it.
to
Can't wait for the
demonstrate
season
the
4.
attack on Mako Reactor 1.
Oh, what do we have here? Man, that's gotta be Avalanche. Not bad. Not bad at all. But I can do better.
Yuffie?
Oh, wow.
Yo.
What? There's our palm.
Facts, Tay.
So you're
I can't
Avalanche?
wait.
I'm Jija. Follow me.
What? Wait up! So, Tijia, why didn't you come meet me before?
I figured an elite W agent could find their own way.
I may be elite, but it's not like I've ever been to Midgar. And what exactly is a W anyway?
Anyone who lives where you just came from. Think of it as a code name.
Uh-huh.
Still can't believe they sent a kid to do this job.
This kid could kick your ass!
Saying you're a fresh face is all.
Oh, don't worry. I know exactly what you're saying.
Give me a break, will ya?
And let you walk all over me?
Well, here we are. Ladies first.
They didn't get caught. They'll turn up.
And when they do, we're gonna treat them to a feast. I can almost taste your pizza now, Jesse.
Shame, since you won't be getting any.
What?
Alright. No, you gotta get your health right. Oh, wow.
These two are Billy Bob and Polk. And that's Nayo.
Hi. My name is Yuffie, materia hunter and elite special forces operative for the new Wutai government. I have orders to infiltrate Shinra HQ and steal their ultimate materia. To prove to our common enemy that Wutai is not to be trifled with. Members of Avalanche, with your full support, we got this.
Ready to rumble, huh?
You better believe it. So, did you guys meet Sonon yet? He was supposed to be here.
Yeah, he got in 3 days ago.
He's out on the town as we speak. Really seems to be enjoying it here.
Oh, he does he?
You, got any bags?
As if. Ninjas always travel light. That's like a rule. But I did bring these, Wutai's famous Dachau beans. Eat up. And here you go.
Oh shoot.
Can you eat
shoot.
these things?
Cal, oh, it was just a little. So far, it hasn't been
You
anything.
ninjas are insane.
Do me a favor, Yuffie, and wait here for Sonon. I gotta head out. Your ID should be ready for pickup by now.
Then why don't I join ya?
Nah, I got this. Besides, you reek of trouble.
Huh?
All right, y'all. So I'm gonna save the game, and we about to get ready for Ratchet and Clank. So I'll be back on like around like 1 a.m. I go front. I'll be back on in a little while. I just gotta set everything up, but we'll be right back for Ratchet. It's about to be special right now. I might cry. Y'all might see me cry live on stream. It's about to be real. But on that note, I love y'all so much. I love y'all. So if y'all still up, come rock with me. If not, you know, God bless. Talk to y'all tomorrow. But the next stream is strictly about Ratchet. It's about to be crazy. So on that note, one love and God bless. It's the one and only hip hop gamer, Logitech G, on your hot 9-7 every day. That's my word. God bless y'all. Be right back. Peace.